Hey guys, I'm Dave Chesson of Kindlepreneur, and a while ago I did a side-by-side comparison of Thinkific versus Teachable, two major online course creators out there. Now the problem though was I had a lot of people ask me what I thought about Podia, and well, I hadn't tried that. So I got a hold of a Podia account and I put my course on Podia, and in this review we're going to see side by side what that course looks like as well as the pros and cons to each, and in the end you'll find out which one I like the best. And in order to do that we're going to look at things like pricing, what they do, how the course was added to both, what it looks like for students, and a whole bunch more. But before we get into the comparison, if you'd like to see more videos like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the little bell icon to find out when my next video comes out. Alright, let's go ahead and begin. To start off, we need to look at what the two are because they're not exactly the same. In general, Thinkific is just an online course platform. I mean, sure, it can do a bit more than that, but really it's just meant to be an online course platform to host your courses, process payments, and offer things to make the process of taking your courses a better experience. Whereas Podia is actually a lot more than just hosting a course platform. I mean, sure it does all of that, but it also allows you to sell digital products like books, bundles, PDFs, and even software. And for the authors watching this, that easy way to sell your own book through their system is amazing and easy to set up. Furthermore, through Podia, you can also create online memberships and host webinars. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. And if you're an online marketer who is going to be doing more than just selling courses, but at some point will be hosting webinars or potentially selling digital products, because the pricing is going to be really comparable between the two, this is probably already your better option. So be sure to think about that when you're doing this. But in case you're just here for course platforms or you're on the fence, let's go ahead and compare the two course platforms side by side and see which one is the better one. Now with that, let's start with pricing, which is usually one of the more important things for most people. Podia offers two different packages. The $39 per month subscription gives you unlimited courses, email marketing, webinars, digital downloads, and more. It just doesn't include things like memberships, a blog, offsite buy button, which is more than enough for most users. For $79, you can get everything else included. Thinkific, on the other hand, has 4 different pricing options ranging from free to $499 a month. The most popular option is their $99 monthly plan, which includes very similar features as Podia's $79 monthly plan. And their $49 monthly plan is very similar to Podia's $39 monthly plan. So, as you can see, Podia's plans are cheaper. But unlike Podia, Thinkific offers a free version that can be just right for many out there. With Thinkific's free version, you can host a max of 3 courses and still sell those courses without paying any transaction fees, something that Teachable didn't do. However, you can't integrate email with it, and there are some limitations out there. So if you aren't sure how successful your course will sell, you might want to think about this option. So in the end, Podia is actually cheaper, but Thinkific offers a pretty cool free version. So for that, I'm going to give them both a point. Moving on, let's go ahead and look at what the course looks like for our students. The two offer very similar features. Students are able to clearly see which lessons they have completed with both of the services and are able to navigate through videos, texts, or quizzes. Both offer a clutter-free and modern-looking layout. However, when it comes to landing pages, they're quite different. Although you are still able to make great-looking landing pages on Podia, Thinkific allows you to choose from different themes and templates. So it's easy to find a theme you like and quickly edit the colors and design with their editor. With Podia, you don't have the option to choose from the themes or templates. You have to create your pages from scratch. However, Podia does make it simple with their drag and drop editor. There isn't much of a learning curve, and they have tons of examples to look through for inspiration, and their customer support is very helpful in answering any questions that you may have. So if you'd prefer just a theme, then Thinkific gets the point. But if you really want to customize it to make it the way you want, then I'm going to give it to Podia. And yes, I know with Thinkific, there's a lot of things you can do to kind of change it, but understand that, shall we say, like using them both, I see it so much easier to customize with Podia than Thinkific. Next, let's go to building the course. Podia offers free migration from wherever your content is currently being hosted or saved. So you can quickly and easily transfer over all of your courses right to their platform. With Thinkific, you can bulk import, but as of today, they don't have a migration option. When it comes to adding lessons to your course, Thinkific and Podia are very similar. Thinkific does have the option to create surveys, exams, and assignments. However, assignments and exams are only included with their pricier package options. And a workaround option for surveys with Podia could be to use a third-party user like SurveyMonkey to create a survey for your courses and then upload that link to your course in Podia. So I'm going to give this point to Thinkific. Beyond the course building and course layouts, Podia and Thinkific offer a bit more to its users. With both, we have email services. Podia allows for bulk email marketing in both levels of their packages, while in order to send bulk emails through Thinkific, you'd have to purchase the growth package, which is $99 a month. So I'm going to give this point to Podia. Another thing that differentiates the two is how they handle European VAT-MOS tax. One thing I learned when I was doing the Thinkific versus Teachable comparison is that Thinkific does not handle VAT-MOS tax. It will not collect the taxes, and nor does it give you the option for it to add the taxes. However, though, the good thing is Podia does. So if you're making a lot of sales in the European Union, or you yourself are in the European Union, then I'd definitely say Podia is an absolute must over that of Thinkific because of the hardships that it creates. So I'm going to give a point to Podia for this. And finally, like I've mentioned before, Podia also offers a 7-day-a-week live chat service with either of their plans, and their agents were always there ready to answer any of my questions right away. They also offer the same feature to any course creators to have inside of their own courses, whereas Thinkific, not so much. All right, so that's a lot. So let's go ahead and recap and see. Podia offers more than just a course platform. It has cheaper prices for the comparative packages. It uses an easy to drag and drop landing page creator, which gives you more customization, is better with taxes for European countries, has 7-day-a-week live chat support, which comes in handy, and has bulk email capability. Now on to Thinkific. Thinkific has a free option that could work, but is limited. It has templates for making landing pages, has advanced features for courses, but we're talking $4.99 level. All right, so it may sound like Podia wins, but not exactly. Here's my recommendation. If you're not sure if your course will succeed and you want to keep your costs low, then Thinkific's free package might just be the one for you. However, do remember that you'll be limited in what you can do, like not being able to bulk email your course takers, which is a good tactic for improving the relationship you have with your students and any future sales. However, if you believe that your course will do well, and I mean like sell more than one a month, then the cheaper but more robust package of Podia over that of Thinkific is the best. For myself, I'm moving everything over to Podia. I'm doing this because I think the course player is just as good as Thinkific's, but the price is cheaper. Furthermore, I sell a lot of digital products like my books, and so I want to be able to have a very easy way to put on my website an ability for people to purchase my book, have Podia process it, and then send them the digital download. I'm not much of a webinar person, as many of my followers know, but that doesn't mean that I won't ever do like a membership or a webinar, and so those things could come in handy. And since the package is cheaper, why not, right? Okay, so there you have it. There's my comparison of Thinkific versus Podia. And as you saw before, Thinkific beat Teachable, but in this case, to me, Podia beat Thinkific. So there you have it. I'm Dave Chesson of Kindlepreneur, signing off. Cheers.